place. Let's open up this conversation. Ambassador Siddhi Mukherjee is with us. I think, yes, I can see General Astana with us as well. RVS Mani stays on with us. Shams Ravish Rain stays on with us, and Major Shah stays on with us as well. Now, Major Mohommed Ali Shah, okay, in a country which has a rich enough Islamic history, the first mosque in India being founded, I think, just a few decades after the Prophet. I'm talking about the 6th century AD. A country that has 200 million Muslims. Why do we need these Tablighi Jamaats and Dawat-e-Islamis funded by Pakistan? Why do we need these people here?
Well, okay, Rishabh, let me tell you firstly about Dawat-e-Islami. Dawat-e-Islami, many people have not even heard of this organization. My family members, I asked them about Dawat-e-Islami. My family members have not heard the name Dawat-e-Islami, so this just shows how popular it is. But then I did my research, I got to know it's an educational organization apparently which was founded in Pakistan in the year 1981. I am not sure of their antecedents, I don't know. But about Tablighi Jamaat, I can tell you, they spread education. That is, and why Saudi Arabia has banned it is because the king over there, Salman, he wants to promote tourism in Saudi Arabia. We have the headquarters in Nizamuddin, which is harmless completely, and in fact they've had an image beating during the COVID time about Tablighi Jamaat. Now,
yeah, but my question, Mohammed, is not that. My question is, why do I need preachers from Indonesia, Malaysia? Do we not have enough preachers? I just finished an interview with the head of the Ajmer Dargah, okay? I mean, is he not a leader enough? I've just interviewed somebody who's the head of the UP Madrasa board, fine gentleman, you know, doing great reform work for the Muslim community. I've just interviewed somebody who's a Sufi from Kanpur, who in fact had raised concerns about the Dawat-e-Islami last year. Why do we need foreigners? Now, I'm sure even if the best intent of the organization is heart, if there are all sorts of people who come from, let's face it, not great examples of Islam. I won't call Pakistan, Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, Iran, great examples of Islamic governance. Why do we need these people coming here? Don't we have enough of our own?
You are right about that. Certainly. About Dawat-e-Islami, I told you, I don't know much about them, so I can't really talk about. But I know one thing, that it was founded in Pakistan in 1981. And Pakistan, we all know what they actually do.
Major Shah, if I think of Muslim organizations, okay, who are in leadership roles in the past 10, 20 years, two names come to my mind, okay, and I am not a believer in the faith, so, but this is the public perception. I do this for a living, so I keep up to tune. The first name that comes to mind is All India Muslim Personal Law Board, and the other is the Babri Action Committee, who are the self-appointed representatives of Muslim voices, who are not, let's face it, weighing their words carefully on what they say. So who is going to then do a better job?
Okay. A very good point by you, Rishabh, and I will answer this point in a way that everyone understands. See, about leadership when we talk about, let me tell you, the Muslim intelligentsia, majority of them, they consider the Vice Chancellor of the Aligarh Muslim University to be the leader. Because he is educated, he is cultured, right? Now I'll give you 5 prominent, very, very prominent Indian Muslim names, very, very prominent Muslim names, who have a huge following in the Muslim society, and who incidentally tomorrow have a meeting at Jamia Hamdard University discussing on education of the country, not just minorities, of the country. Now these 5 names, as I mentioned, Lieutenant General Zamiruddin Shah, former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University, former Chief Election Commissioner as Mr. S.Y. Qureshi, former Vice Chancellor of Jamia Millia Islamia and former Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, Najib Jung, Shahid Siddiqui, we both heard him speak at Ashwarya Pandit's book launch, the former MP. And we have Mr. Saeed Sherwani, very prominent Muslim entrepreneur, who have a large following, and of course Khalid Ansari, who was a member of the Empire earlier. They have a meeting tomorrow at Jamia Hamdard where they would be talking about education institute.
Yeah, I'll be sending a reporter to cover that, and we'll be interviewing subsequently after. So this is exactly the point that I'm making. So Major Shah has just mentioned, you know, this grouping that is looking at education reform. I've told you the 3 interviews we've done today. We've done yesterday with some of the guests sitting with her today. I'm not just got them on a panel. You know, I'm literally running promos on them. Okay, that these are the voices you should be hearing, both for Muslims in this country and, I would say equally importantly, for Hindus in this country, because these voices need to be heard, because the change has to happen from within the Muslim community of different kind of leadership. Reform has to come always from within. It can't be imposed from without.